Guys, today we'll have a really sad story to talk about. Like, as you must have seen from the title and thumbnail of this video, this lady right here, her name is Valeria Marquez, and what happened a few days back will really like turn on your gears, because things in Mexico right now is getting out of hand, guys. The sad stuff about all the things that have been going down about her mother, like, she was murdered on live stream on TikTok, and the sad stuff about what has been going on about her mother is that the police in Mexico are blaming the mother on something they call femicide. And if you know what femicide means, it means that being killed just for being a lady. I don't get what other country that shit like this could go on without getting like punishment or something, because Mexico, you guys are taking it too far.
This is everything we know so far about the beauty influencer who was shot and killed while she was live streaming. So yesterday, 23-year-old Mexican model and content creator Valeria Marquez was live streaming on TikTok from her beauty salon in the city of Zapopan, as she normally did. She was chatting with viewers while waiting for someone who her friend said would deliver her an expensive gift from a fan, a gift that she had to receive in person. After waiting for a while, she grew impatient and she said to the chat that she was gonna leave since it was getting late. It was around 6:30 p.m. But her friend, also an influencer named Vivian, urged her to stay. Not long later, a man finally arrived on a motorcycle. She looks up at him as he approaches and he asks her, "Are you Valeria?" She responds yes and then mutes the live stream, anticipating a conversation. Only moments later, horrified viewers watched as she was shot multiple times in the torso and the head. She collapses against the table, but never letting go of the stuffed pig that she received as a gift earlier that day. The live stream was only ended when someone believed to be her friend Vivian, but not confirmed, picked up the phone and turned it off. Tragically, this footage has been spread across the internet and social media platforms are still scrambling to take it down. The state's prosecutor office confirmed that they are investigating this case as a femicide, the killing of a woman for gender-based reasons. In fact, this marks the 8th femicide investigation in her state this month alone. Now, the police themselves haven't officially named the suspect, but local media reports point to a man known as LRR. He's supposedly the leader of one of the local cartel gangs. They describe him as one of the most violent criminals in the country. Now, authorities have revealed that Valeria and LRR have dated for several months, and they say that it is possible that he was enraged by the attention and the expensive gifts that she'd been receiving from her fans online. It also turns out, according to local media reports, that he has been linked to deaths of multiple celebrities and influencers in the past as well. However, it is important to note that the police haven't officially named him as the main suspect, but of course, I'll keep you guys updated.
During the research of this video, I found out that in a week before this Valeria Marquez was like on a live stream, another lady was also in a live stream, and the lady was running for a political party, and people with guns showed up there and rampaged on all of them. And if you know what I'm talking about, or if you have ever seen where people rampage with guns, I'm in Nigeria and I have seen this shit firsthand. You don't want to be there. They killed the lady and almost all of the people supporting her, or all the people like her conglomerate, people with her. Go search that thing up and you can see it. This is the lady, and you can read on the whole article released on this whole situation. Can you believe that last year in 2024, there were over 800 cases of femicide? There were 800 cases. I think it's more close to 850 cases of women getting murdered just for being women. Please, YouTube, don't take this video down. I'm gonna like bleep all the words that are not supposed to be on YouTube. And over 162 women have been in Mexico in just the beginning of this year, the first 3 months of this year. You guys, this is messed up, and it's just messed up.
A 23-year-old influencer was shot dead during a TikTok live stream. A Mexican state prosecutor's office said Valeria Marquez was sitting at a table holding a stuffed animal in her beauty salon in Guadalajara when a man apparently entered and fired a gun at her. Police arrived around 6:30 in the evening local time and confirmed her death. And although the motive for the attack has not yet been confirmed, the case is being investigated as a femicide. That's when women and girls are killed because of their gender, the state prosecutor said. And it's extremely common in Mexico. Whether you UN reports that 10 women or girls are murdered every day by their partners or family members. A suspect has not yet been named. Fans and supporters of Miss Marquez, who had nearly 200,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram, have reacted with horror to her death.
So basically, the victim, Valeria Marquez, had a friend, and when she was killed in her salon, she wasn't supposed to be there. Hear me out. She was supposed to leave the salon before the killers arrived, but her friend kept on insisting that she remained there, basically for no reason. And she remained there. Her friend even told her that someone is going to deliver a very expensive gift to her. How the fuck does her friend know that someone is going to deliver a gift to her? That's just a mystery for the Mexican police to find out.
Güey, sí lo pensé, pero le pregunté y no me ha contestado. Pero no creo ni al caso, güey.
But sooner than later, someone dressed in a pickup delivery dress dropped a gift and waited for her to go back into the live stream and open the gift before shooting 7 rounds, which he landed 3. 1 on her heart or on her chest and 2 on her head. This solidified the issue that she was dead already. She died from that whole incident.
Her friend knew someone was coming to take her life. She knew. You can't convince me that her friend didn't know. This is 23-year-old Valeria Marquez. She was an influencer in Jalisco, Mexico, and her life was taken away just 2 days ago inside her beauty salon on a TikTok live. Someone was supposed to deliver a very special gift for her, and they even told her as an expensive gift. And they asked her to please wait at the beauty salon for the delivery man. Valeria wanted to leave, and her friend said, no, you ought to wait. How important is the package for you to tell your friend you ought to wait for the delivery man? Also, Valeria had a corazonada. A corazonada is an instinct that something was not adding up. And she even said it on the live. I think someone's trying to, she even looked nervous during the live. She was thinking, who is this person that is supposed to deliver something for me? And why can't they just leave it here in the salon and I'll pick it up tomorrow? The minute you witness someone losing their life and you see danger, your fight and flight is activated. You do not pick up the phone. You don't know what live, what TikTok. No, you start screaming and you start running for safety. What are you doing picking up the phone and ending the live as if you don't want anyone else to know? No, I'm sorry. No, you cannot convince me that her friend, her own friend, knew exactly what was going to happen to her. This young woman lost her life, but the one thing you need to understand about all of this? You can't trust your friends.
I just realized that people telling stories like this usually said pew-pewed instead of being shot. So let's continue and let's run with that. So I found the video or the clip of the live stream where Valeria Marquez was pew-pewed. I'm going to show it on this video, but it's going to be heavily censored. So you can go check it out on my Telegram channel, which I'm going to link below. But be warned, things isn't funny, guys. For reference purposes, Valeria Marquez was a mid-sized to big influencer because she has over 200,000 followers before she was pew-pewed, right? This is her video when she was still alive. She was a very, very pretty lady, and it was so sad for her life to be cut short cut this short. May your soul rest in peace in heaven or hell, wherever you may be. Now, remember I told you something about her friend, right? People are starting to pick up on the point that when this whole incident happened in her salon and she was pew-pewed in the salon, the first instinct that immediately come into her dum's friend head was to pick up the phone and end the live stream. Just imagine, put this into like your imagination. Your friend or your best friend who you guys do content creation together and stuff got shot 7 times, and the only thing you could do was to off like the phone she was using for the live stream. Like something sus must have happened after she turned that phone off. That's why she had to turn the phone off, like to hide what was happening. But let's just wait and see what's going to happen. Any updates will be like delivered in a further or future video.
Okay, so we now have the details on why Valeria Marquez was shot. So allegedly, they're saying that her friend set her up. So if you didn't know what's going on, this is Valeria Marquez, and she's a popular influencer with over 100,000 followers. Now, she was live streaming in front of 7,500 live viewers when a man walked in and shot her 3 times. 2 of those shots were in the head. Now, this guy pulled up on a motorcycle and claimed to have a package to deliver. But details are coming out now that the shooter was actually working with Valeria's friend. And this whole thing was actually a setup, and that she actually wanted to leave a lot sooner, but the friend got her to stay by buying her drinks and even getting her a stuffed animal. Now, the craziest part too is right after she was shot, her friend immediately grabs the cell phone and stops the live stream. Is that really what you're thinking about if you just watched your friend get shot? Your first instinct is to grab the phone and turn it off? So this whole thing is really just looking like a complete setup. This is sad. I want to send my prayers and my condolences to the family.
This video summarized everything that happened in that store or that salon that day perfectly, and it's a video from Zeriat. Shout out to that guy, or please shout me out. I just have like 7 followers or something. Please shout me out, like, follow, and like tag Dylan page. I know he like giving people shout out. Tag the dude.
So imagine you at your beauty salon, you just chilling, you're on live talking to your fans, and you look up and you see someone coming into your shop that look like a delivery driver, that look like he's finna drop off a package to you. And then all of a sudden, boom, your life is gone. That's what happened to this 23-year-old Mexican woman named Valeria Marquez. She was tragically unalived on live in her own beauty salon. I'm hearing 1 hit here and 2 hit here. And all of this shit was caught on camera, y'all. So all of her viewers that was on there seen this shit. That is crazy. So they said someone who was in the shop, a friend or something, ended it after the incident. They said she previously expressed her concerns over her safety from her ex. It's always the weird exes, y'all. They don't know when to let go. This is for all the ladies. If you got a partner or you meet someone and he show you any little red flags of him being an abuser or just someone that wouldn't know how to let you go if it came down to it, leave him immediately. Sad, sad situation. RIP to her, condolence to her family.
The prime suspect for this incident that just occurred like 3 days ago is her boyfriend, who has an extensive history of doing this to ladies, especially like famous ladies, and is a gang leader. Like, I'm gonna try to find this picture, but if I do find this picture, this is what he looks like. So what do you think about like the whole incident that I just talked about right now? Your thoughts in the comment section. Please follow or subscribe for more.